What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another vlog. In today's vlog, I'm gonna give you all of my steps on driving for dollars. If you've never seen one of my driving for dollars videos, again, definitely stay to the end. That way you guys can get my super secret settings in Deal Machine. That way you can find good areas to go driving for dollars in. Starting off with this, I am gonna use Deal Machine. You don't have to use Deal Machine. But if you do want to use Deal Machine, link is down in the description. Sign up. Yes, I get a little bit of it, but it's not the main reason why I use it. I absolutely love Deal Machine. It makes me save a lot of time and makes me a lot of money. So in case you're wondering, I am using this phone holder here that you can't really see out of the picture, but focus in on it a little bit. So yeah, got my little phone holder here. That way, while I'm driving, I can be, touching it, and then I can let go of the phone. Now, I haven't used this in the past. This is something new that I'm using just because sometimes, I have to make a quick turn or something, and holding the phone while doing it is kind of a pain. So step number one in successfully driving for dollars, you have to find a good area to drive. We invest in areas that need to be gentrified. And the reason why I say that is because most of these areas that need to be gentrified, they are in bad neighborhoods, and these houses, they need a lot of work. They need a heck of a lot of work. So you're not really gonna find a lot of good opportunities in a nice area. In one nice area, you might find maybe one or two houses that need work, but in an area of high crime or lower income, you will find multiple opportunities, and you'll find somebody that is willing to sell or more likely to sell. So that is your number one. Stay tuned to the end, and I'll show you guys exactly the settings I use in Deal Machine, and you don't need any other tools to find good areas to drive. Now, the second step to be good at driving for dollars is you have to be consistent. And what do I mean by consistent? It doesn't really mean go out every day and go drive for dollars. It means go out and schedule at least, I don't know, maybe one time a week, once every 2 weeks to go driving for dollars, and go out and just drive the whole day. Don't go out for maybe 20 minutes or 30 minutes, even though you can. There's no obligation on how long you have to drive. But if you go out and you drive for at least 2 to 3 hours, 4 hours, you have a higher probability of picking up houses. And higher probability meaning that you'll find more houses and you'll take down more houses, which leads on to my third step. Get as many houses as you can. With driving for dollars, when I go out, I try to pick up a minimum of 400 to 500 homes. Don't go out there and get 20 houses. You will be sadly disappointed, and you will be very frustrated because you'll be like, oh, Dan told me to go driving for dollars. This driving for dollars crap does not work. It does. I promise you it does. Made almost $1 million in assignment fees last year, just off of driving for dollars. Now, I have a few, properties that probably popped up on a list somewhere from me calling, like, I don't know, a land list and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, you can do that, but in my opinion, driving for dollars is my absolute favorite, and it's the best working list because you're making the list. You're not buying it from anybody. You're not having these weird criterias you're trying to plug in to try to get a deal. You made the list. Now, what type of houses are you gonna be looking for? And this is gonna be step 4. You are looking for distressed properties. This is the whole reason why you're driving for dollars, because you're driving around looking for those distressed properties in order to contact the owner and see if they may have any interest in selling. Why don't we contact nice houses? Well, simple reason. Motivation is low. Nobody's gonna wanna sell a nice house unless they need to, like if they have to move or something else like that. And the likelihood of you getting a nice house to wholesale or to sell is pretty low. I'm not saying that it's not possible. I know guys that only target, specific newer homes or people that have bought in the past few years before coronavirus. Oh man, here goes a great example. I wish I could pull my camera off, but it's a great example. Maybe I can get in front of it here. Can't really see it that well, but it's definitely vacant. The door is closed, bunch of junk out here. There's a trash can blocking the driveway. In the front steps, there's grass that's overgrown on the steps, so I know that nobody's really stepping into the house. This is a great example of a house that needs to be contacted. Now, it looks like somebody's been trying to do some type of work here, and they really didn't do much. They pulled out the leaves, threw out some junk, but it still looks like there's, some more junk inside the house, and the house still needs some work. So that's a prime example of what you want to be contacting and what type of properties you want to be going after. Step number 5. Now, after you've taken down all these awesome properties, you want to go ahead and contact these people. You have to contact them fast. Don't let your Driving for Dollars list sit for months before you end up making contact with any of these people. The reason why is because you will be able to find some good low-hanging fruit, meaning some people that are ready to sell right now if you contact them quickly. If not, somebody else may have seen this property before and will contact it before you. So you want to be fast. Be as fast as you can. You know, if you can skip trace it and call it or send mail to it the very next day, go ahead and do it. You will have a higher rate of success of possibly either wholesaling or buying the property. So be quick. So now that we got those 5 steps out of the way, I'm going to give you guys my super secret configuration to Deal Machine and how I find good areas to drive. So if you're looking on your screen right now, I have the Deal Machine app pulled up, and this is my current drive. This is exactly what I do every day. Now what we'll do is we'll go to highlights. In this case, I already have my presets, but I'll go in here and I'm gonna edit those highlights. Now you can add custom highlights to this thing at any time. So I don't have any lists selected. I don't have any lead status, no tags. Now you can add tags if you want. If you're only gonna target vacant houses, you can go ahead and tag it with vacant only, or distressed only, or rental properties only. It asks you even what type of list you want to put it in, I believe. Yeah, right here at the top. So you can create your own custom list. Like this might be Driving for Dollars list, January 10th to the 22nd. But I don't have any lists selected at the moment. But we'll go down here to owner type. I'm going to click on absentee. So you can see absentee is selected. Just press done. Sold over 3 years ago. Done. And include missing property data from the county records. You're gonna click on year built prior to 1975. And before I continue here, I'm going to tell you why before 1975. If it was built before 1975, it has a higher chance of being a distressed home. Properties built after 2000, 2010 are less likely to be distressed, so that's not really a neighborhood that's going to produce really good homes. Square feet, you can specify that if you want. Usually I have it set for less than 1,300 square feet. It's very popular in my area. And that's it. That is it. Now, when you do that, I'm going to go ahead and exit out of here and show you all the properties that are highlighted now. Now, when you see so many properties highlighted like this, you can come down here and drive these areas. This is an area that you would want to target because multiple homes fit your criteria. Now, if there was like maybe 1 or 2 homes or 3 or 4 homes in the area that fit the criteria, and it's a 50-50 whether you want to go driving. But in this particular area, it is a high producing neighborhood. So far I have 24 homes. I've only been driving for 25 minutes. So that means I am probably projected to pick up at least 60 houses out of this neighborhood, which is good. I'm pretty sure I'll pick up more though. I'm pretty fast. I'm kind of slow right now just because I'm driving and I'm recording this. A lot of these homes, they are going to need a lot of work, especially if you're targeting areas like this in Charlotte. I'm currently in Charlotte, North Carolina. These homes are usually going to need a lot of work in these areas, and you're going to get the ability to force that appreciation by doing the repairs, or if you're wholesaling, you can sell it to an investor who's going to put in the work, and you can make good money. I've been doing this for a very long time now, and I've been very successful with what I do. And it's because I only target these specific types of homes. I don't target anything else, even though I know some guys that are making a killing targeting newer homes for closures or anything like that. But we are only targeting these type of homes, and this is where we make our money. And this is where we'll continue making our money. So just as an example, you can see a boarded up house behind me. You can see probably this burnt up house that's way over behind me. Probably not gonna see it that well. Then you got another property right here behind me that's also in really bad shape. It looks like it's a trailer, it's missing a wall. But then, while you're driving, you're gonna see stuff like this. A brand new build, right in the middle of nowhere. These are areas that you wanna target. They're prime areas because now they're gentrifying this neighborhood. You got all these beat up houses behind me. You got all this vacant land that's even down this street. You can probably see it. Bunch of vacant land. And people are gonna come in here and they're gonna start building this up. These are areas that are gonna get gentrified. There's a lot of money that's gonna come in here. And sometimes you can get to these places early. I'm right now almost near Asheville, North Carolina, in a sleepy little town where I didn't think there was anything going on here, and I purposely came out here for that reason, because I want to beat everybody to the punch. I want to be early to the race. So that's it for now, guys. I hope you guys found this video informative. If you have any questions, drop your questions down below or hit me up on Instagram, Dan.Buys.Houses, and I'll catch you guys on another vlog. I'm gonna keep driving here, pick up as many properties as I can. So I'll see you guys later.